Welcome back, everyone. You probably thought I died or fell off this flat earth that we live on. But I'm here, lifting these goddamn stones. This was like my first actual training session with the stone. I played with it before, picked it up a couple times, but nothing like this. I did 3 reps all the way up to 10 reps, and tried going every minute on the minute, and it worked until I got to set 8. This is 7 here, so it's a squat, and then a full extension at the top. Got to set 8, and I just died. I took a minute break after that in between for 9, and then a minute break after for 10, and just kept training. It was just kind of a fuck around day, so I went and hit some log too. It's only about 120 pounds, but after doing those stones, or after doing that stone EMOM, I was pretty gassed. I started out with 6 reps. I think I did 2 sets of 6, and then a set of 5, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, something like that, with 120, which is not very good. But if you'll notice that the log clean is very similar to a stone. So what I did was just pump up the shoulders. I wanted to get some shoulder hypertrophy. I want to get my overhead press stronger. I need to loosen up my damn lats though, because of all the abuse that I put them through, and that they're so tight they don't let me get good range of motion overhead. So I did 3 sets of 20 reps and like 1 or 2 sets of 10 with 35-pound dumbbells with the fat grips, and then I was supersetting these suspension fallouts for like, I don't know, whatever it is, 15, 12 reps, something like that. These are good for the lats, but they also stretch them. They give them like a forced stretch under contraction. So they might make your lats sore, but they actually do lengthen them too. They kind of put you in the proper position once you start going out further. And the idea there again is to keep the abs tight and use your upper body to kind of push yourself back up. This was a separate day, dynamic effort, squat day, high bar squats. Trying to make my legs more strongerist. It looks a lot faster than it felt. It felt slow as hell, but it's only 185 with the band, and then with the band, so it's not terribly heavy. Just trying to get some good speed, trying to maintain some good form, trying to make every damn rep look exactly the damn same. So I did a few facing one way, did a few facing the other way. A little bit of variation. You can see I still hip hinge pretty good. When the weight's light like this, it doesn't bother me too much, but as I go up, look at that fucking clean into that front rack, huh? What about that, kid? What you know about that? Look at how high those goddamn elbows are. Jeez, I'm crow. Front squats, 4 sets of 12. With 133, I was pretty stoked about. I haven't been able to really front squat in a long time because the bar always just rolls off my shoulders. But as you can see here, it ain't too damn terrible. Yeah, I was pretty stoked actually. I was really happy for the rest of the afternoon. I'm only using like 2 or 3 fingers on it, but you know, it's better than not having any on there, not being able to do it at all. So I'll get some flexibility back. Again, I think I need to loosen up my lats a little bit more to actually let my shoulders set through that range of motion. But these were supposed to be total bars, but because I didn't want to kick the ceiling, I just did like a high leg raise with the hollow rock. So pushing the bar away with your arms and then using your hips, not for momentum, but to make it more fluid. And then more front squats. Like I said, 4 sets of 12, supersetted with those toe raises. And one thing I gotta do though is get my right glute stronger. It's noticeably smaller. So I wrapped my thighs up with knee wraps, and I did some occlusion training with this band. I did like 30, 15, 15, 15 with leg curls and terminal knee extensions, trying to just work on some weak points. And then I went for a 3-minute walk on the treadmill, but I ended up putting these dumbbells down because they just weren't working. So basically with the occlusion, you're restricting blood flow out of the muscle, so you get a huge metabolite buildup with very small amount of weights, and then something like that walk, oh my god, these were terrible. Something like that walk, you actually get in a lot more VO2 max training than you would if you just walked normally or even ran. So this EMOM training, every minute on the minute, I was doing 3 log clean and press with 150, 155, 152, 153, something like that. And the first set sucked, and then the second set sucked, and then the third set sucked a little bit more, and then the fourth sucked a little more than that, and the fifth I thought I was going to die, and the sixth I think I might have blacked out, and the seventh I think I came back for a little bit. This is the fifth set, I think. And, 7, 8, 9, I just grinded out. It felt just god-awful. I was sweating and it was like 50 degrees out. I was pouring sweat off my face. I don't know how or why, but you can see I'm trying to just get the cleanup as fast as I can so I'm not wasting energy. I'm actually I figured out actually how to use good leg drive on this day though because of that stress, that added stress for the EMOM. I was doing between 20 and 26 seconds for 3 reps. I think that was set 9 because I hit my wrist. And then I would have the rest of the minute to rest. So it wasn't a terribly long rest, but that cumulative fatigue really adds up when you only have 40 seconds to rest. 4 sets of 6 with an incline barbell bench, 4 sets of 25 with a weighted neutral spine sit-up. And Jack. Hi Jack. Hi puppy wuppy. Hi little baby puppy. He was being such a good boy that day. So I do use something under my feet so I can have good leg drive while I do the sit-ups and it's not just all placed on my abdominis rectus. Something you want to be aware of, again, is that you want to keep your body straight while you do sit-ups and just hinge at the hips. 4 sets of 12 with single arm rows with 75 pounds. And if you notice, it was 6, 25, and 12, very close to multiples of 6. 21 dips, 15 dips, and 9 dips, not on purpose. That's just the way the reps turned out. Maybe it was like 23. I don't know. But I like dips. Keep your elbows in on dips. Really pull your shoulder blades together. Turn your upper back on. Drive through the elbows, not through the shoulders. You shouldn't really be burning your shoulders out on this. I like dips. Dips, I think, are great for every sort of pressing exercise. Then I did some occlusion training again. 30 reps on the band press down, 30 curls, 15 and 15, 15 and 15, 15 and 15. Then I started it all over. So it was fucking brutal. My biceps are pretty sore from this day. Yeah, go ahead and give it a shot if you want, but that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it somewhat infotainmental.
Cheesecake ice cream.
Yeah, make sure you go check out Hiley too. Peace.